Good morning, my lovelies, and I'm sorry to come at you looking like this. No makeup, in my dressing gown, but I think we're good enough friends now for you to understand that this is an early morning, very early. I'm the only one up. The sun is up, and it's going to be a fabulous day. So I thought I would start today's vlog here. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film, but today is the day of the SMARTWORKS big gala lunch. I'm not quite sure what it's called, and I am walking the catwalk for it. I mean, it's a charity event. It's not a kind of, I don't know. It's going to be glam, but it's for charity. So I'm very excited. Very little information about it other than there are a few of us. I know a few of the other girls who are going to be walking on the catwalk. I think lovely Amuzan is going to be there. Sarah is going to be there. Zan is going to be there. So hopefully you will see them all on the vlog. But I've woken up super early, probably because I'm so excited, but yet I'm nervous as well. I haven't done anything like this for a very long time. And although I know everyone is going to be there with love in their hearts and a big smile on their face because, you know, we're doing something good for charity, of course I'm going to be nervous. So we're going to head to Marlow. I think it's in Marlow. We're going to Danesford House, and we don't have to get there till 11 o'clock. So I don't know why I'm up so early, but I am. So I'm having my morning coffee with you. And then we'll go and get ready. When I say ready, I don't have to do any makeup because I think the Bobbi Brown makeup team is going to be doing our makeup. I do, however, have to make sure that I do something to the hair because we have to come with our hair ready. So our instructions have been to come with hair ready and a couple of choices of neutral shoes because obviously. And I think we're going to be styled in clothes that have been donated to SMARTWORKS to give to women. If you don't know what SMARTWORKS is, by the way, I'm warbling on. If you don't know what SMARTWORKS is, it is a charity that helps women get back into work. So I think if I'm right, and I'll get more information when I get there, but I think if I'm right, it's things like helping them with financial advice, helping them with legal advice, helping them get the right clothes. If you've been out of work for a while and you have to attend an interview, you might not have the right clothes. You might not have any clothes that are suitable for an interview. So they help with all of these things. And I've heard about SMARTWORKS for so long. So many people I know have either donated or supported in some way, but this is my first interaction with SMARTWORKS. Hopefully it will not be the last. I hope I can connect with somebody there who can then help me do more work with SMARTWORKS. I've been very kindly invited to get involved today by my dear friend Patsy, who you will have seen in the Chanel exhibition video. If you haven't seen that, go and see that. She invited me to go and see the Chanel exhibition with her. And she's just one of life's lovely, lovely people. Sorry, I'm quite cold actually. I mean, the sun is out, but it's quite chilly. And I put my thicker, more winter dressing gown away because I thought we're coming into spring. It is the end of April and it's so chilly. In fact, 2 days ago, I swear I saw somebody walking around with Uggs on, and we are literally in the last week of April. It's not right. It's so cold, and May is just around the corner. So I don't know what's going on with this weather, but whew, I've got to chill. Now I've lost my train of thought and I can't remember what I was saying. Yes, Patsy. She's absolutely wonderful. She is a stylist and she is styling this catwalk show, but she's also way more involved than that. I think she's got some level of responsibility within the SMARTWORKS Reading chapter, and so she is organizing quite a lot of this big gala lunch that is happening. I think it's the ladies who lunch of the kind of Marlow, Henley, Reading area. So it's going to be very glam. I think people are getting very dressed up for this. There's going to be all the beautiful dresses and the high heels are going to be out, all for a good cause. So we will be there too. I will be getting styled by Patsy and makeup by the Bobbi Brown makeup team. And apart from that, I don't know what else I can tell you until I get there. I have about an hour and 10 minutes drive to get there, I think. So I don't think I need to leave here till about 9:30 to give me time to get there comfortably. I'm going to give myself an hour and a half to get there because I do have to go around the North Circular, which can be a nightmare sometimes, especially at that time. We're still on the kind of outer edges of the rush hour, but also in school rush hour. So I'm giving myself an hour and a half for what Google Maps has told me is going to be an hour and 10 minutes. So hopefully that will be okay. I picked out 3 pairs of shoes and I'm now wondering whether I should just take a 4th pair just in case. It's not a problem to do so because I'm going in the car, so I can take whatever, you know, I don't have to carry heavy bags or anything. But this is going to be a lovely end to a very, very, very busy week. In fact, an incredibly busy fortnight. And then tonight, my daughter arrives from university. She literally only went back to university last week, but she's attending some, I don't know who it is, but a concert tonight in London, which she had booked ages ago. So she's just coming back for the weekend. So we're going to have a chilled weekend with her. I think her concert's on Sunday. So we've got her with us Friday night, all day Saturday, Saturday night, all day Sunday. I think Sunday night she attends a concert and then she's heading back to university on Monday, which will be a lovely end to, as I said, a very, very busy fortnight. Oh my goodness, I am so cold. I hope Patsy's going to keep me warm in whatever she decides to dress me in. Thank goodness I went and got my roots done earlier this week. As you will know from last week's video, I managed to get a last minute appointment yesterday morning with Lucy to get my balayage redone because I've decided I'm going to do my balayage again. I'm going to get this put back for this year and then we'll see if I decide to grow it out. But at the moment, I am definitely getting it done again. However, it was cutting it too fine, and as you will have seen in last week's video, I was attending a lymphatic drainage workshop masterclass with Cell Cosmet, and I could not risk being late. And I haven't filled you in on why, have I? It's because I'm so proud, so proud to tell you this. But Cell Cosmet, which is a Swiss skincare line, which I have loved and my skin has loved. I love it. So many products from the range I use on a daily basis. You will have seen them in so many videos in the past. But Cell Cosmet have asked me to be one of their 5 ambassadors for the brand. And I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. As you know, I don't work on an ambassador level with many brands because I think I really have to love it and believe in it and use it and see the results before I decide to do something like that. But when Cell Cosmet asked me if I would be an ambassador for the brand, it was an absolute no-brainer. I couldn't believe it at first. I had to read the email about 3 times because I just couldn't believe it. I can't even get the words out. But yeah, so I am a Cell Cosmet skincare ambassador, one of 5. And I could not be prouder. I couldn't be prouder to be asked. I couldn't be prouder to be able to tell you so much more about the skincare line and the science behind it, the testing that they do, and the results. This is no makeup. I've literally got out of bed, haven't even washed my face yet, and I'm 55. And so much of this is down to so many of the Cell Cosmet skincare products that I use. So I will go through all of my faves very, very soon. Maybe later in this video, depending on how long this one gets. But yesterday we had this lymphatic drainage masterclass in the Harrods Beauty Rooms. Oh, it's so gorgeous in there. Just the staircase alone. That staircase needs to be the star of a Hollywood show. It is most beautiful staircase in a retail outlet. It is gorgeous. So we went to Harrods yesterday, as you will have seen in last week's video, and we had a lymphatic drainage masterclass. We actually learned how to do it properly with our fingers. And thank goodness that we did that, because it has really depuffed my face, kind of sculpted my face, but without looking harsh, giving me back my jawline and my cheekbones. Could not have been better timed than in advance of today's charity catwalk show. I didn't, however, do the balayage because I could not risk being late for the masterclass. I mean, it was from 2 till 3, so it wasn't like it was an all afternoon thing anyway. Plus the fact that I'm, now a brand ambassador for Cell Cosmet, I thought I cannot be late, can't risk it. So I had to postpone the balayage, which, it would have been nice to have had it done in time for today's event. However, it didn't happen. So I'm going to reschedule that, but at least the roots are done. So thankful for small mercies. Now, the question of the day is, do I get dressed up as if I am a person, a lady who has bought a ticket for this lunch? Because I'm not sitting at any of the tables for lunch. I think Patsy has made sure that there is food kind of backstage, as it were, for all the models. I don't know how many of us there are, maybe about 10, 12 people, 12 women, maybe more. I don't know how many people she's styling, but she's made sure that there are some nibbles for us backstage. I, for one, would not want to sit through a lunch and then walk down the catwalk with a food baby. So I'm really pleased that is the case. However, everyone is going to be very, very glammed up. Do I wear something super nice? I'm thinking one of those Alaya dresses that I bought and showed you in a recent video. Or do I kind of go, I don't know, off-duty model look and kind of go quite casual? What do I do? I mean, I think we might be milling around with the ladies at lunch for a while after we've done our catwalk show. I don't know what to do. What do I wear? I mean, by the time you see this, it will be too late, but I would love your opinion. What would you do? What would you have done if you were me? Would you get a little bit glammed up in terms of your clothing? I can't do my makeup before I go because I have to go with a clean face. We've been told, come with a clean face, just so that there's a clean canvas for the Bobbi Brown team to do their magic. But do I wear something nice? Or, don't know. In fact, I had a delivery while I was out from Nanushka, and 2 of those things are potentials that I could wear. They're not dresses though. They're basically, Nanushka do this incredible vegan leather. I don't know how many pairs of Nanushka trousers already, 2 or 3. So I've added 2 more to my collection. They do need shortening though. 5'2" girl problems. So I don't know if I can wear either of those because I definitely need to shorten them. I don't know what to do. What do I wear? I want to go rifle through my wardrobe, but my husband is still fast asleep. I should have done this last night. I knew this. I should have got myself organized last night, but by the time I got home yesterday, I was absolutely exhausted. And although it was on my mind, all I wanted to do was collapse on the sofa. In fact, we had a bit of a marathon session watching some old Poirot. Oh my goodness. David Suchet as Poirot is just genius. And the cast of every single episode is stellar, absolutely stellar. So we watched Death on the Nile, the David Suchet version. We watched Hickory Dickory Dock. In fact, I think we were halfway through Hickory Dickory Dock, so we finished that one off. Then we watched Death on the Nile, and then we watched what I think is probably one of the best Poirots that I've ever seen. And it was called, I think, 5 Little Pigs. Just such a heart-wrenching story. Agatha Christie is incredible. I mean, let's not even talk about how prolific she was and how many stories, long stories, short stories that she churned out. And I say churned out with the utmost respect because every single one is pure class. But this one, Five Little Piggies, Five Little Pigs, sorry. I don't think I've seen it. According to my husband, we've seen it once, but you know me, memory like a sieve, so possibly. But it didn't ring any bells the whole way through. The cast is incredible, absolutely incredible. Go and watch it if you haven't. I think it's on BBC iPlayer. I'm not quite sure what we watch it on. If I can find out, which I will find out, I'll find out from my husband because he always puts it on for me. I'll put it somewhere here on screen, which channel you can go and watch it on. But yeah, definitely go and watch the Five Little Pigs Poirot version of Agatha Christie. Incredible. So yeah, I just kind of vegged on the sofa and got totally immersed in Agatha Christie last night and did not get anything ready. Literally pulled out 3 pairs of shoes just as I was getting into bed. And now I'm thinking I need another pair of shoes and I still don't know what I'm going to wear today. So it is time to go and get ready, in as much as I need to get ready. I have time, but you know me, procrastinator extraordinaire, and I'll be rushing around in the last 10 minutes trying to get myself set. Let's not do that today. Let's start the process right now. I have had 1 coffee. I'm wondering whether I have another coffee before I head back upstairs. It might be too much. On the other hand, I'd rather have it now so that I'm not dying to go to the loo when I get to Marlow. This is all becoming TMI, isn't it? Let's get ready. Okay, I have decided to go down the second coffee route, so I have more time to speak to you. And actually, I can just hear my husband. He's stirring upstairs, which means that I can then go upstairs and do all the, as I said, rifling through my wardrobe and work out what to wear. Just waiting for my little cafetiere to do its magic. So where are we? Well, my nails are ready and I'm really loving this colour. I don't know if you can see. It's actually a mix of about 3 different colours. I do it myself. I paint my nails myself. I don't do gels or anything like that. So yeah, this is what I love. This kind of like almost semi-sheer, lightly pink, very, very natural. I don't know if you can see in this through the camera what they look like, but I basically have like a very sheer, like light pink with a blue undertone, but it's a clear with like a tint, basically, by, I think it's called Perfect Formula, and it's like a gel base coat. Then I've got 2 coats of OPI's Put It In Neutral, but because of that slightly pink undertone of the base coat, it gives it a little bit more oomph than Put It In Neutral is very neutral. So this is giving it slightly a little bit of a pink. And then I've got, I can't remember which top coat I used. I think it was Crystal Finish by Leighton Denny. I don't even know if that's a brand anymore. I think it is. I don't know. I just have it there. So that's what I use, but it gives a beautiful glossy finish. I did these actually 2 days ago and they're still super glossy as if I have just done them. So that is my fingernails. They're looking catwalk worthy. And I'd had my pedicure a few weeks ago and I'm due another pedicure, but it will have to do, again, a very, very neutral color. It's almost like a beige color. I'm not going to show you my feet. Should I show you my feet? I'll show you my feet when they're in a nice pair of shoes because no one needs to see that. So yeah, from that point of view, it's all good. I'm going to have the most incredible hot shower, not a cold shower. I love a hot shower. So I'm going to have a nice hot shower to really wake me up. I've woken up with quite a niggle in my shoulder and in the top of my arm, and I don't know why. I think I slept on it funny. It's really, it's annoying, and I'm going to feel it the whole time today. However, I just have to kind of override that and put a smile on my face. Yeah, it's really tight, but the hot shower will hopefully just, I'm going to stand under the shower and let the hot water run on that for at least 2 or 3 minutes, and hopefully that will help to loosen it up. But I've been recently really concentrating on my skincare in terms of my body skincare, because I know that I have not been giving that enough attention in the past. So I've really been concentrating on that. And at the moment, I'm loving layering my body skincare. And 2 products that I'm completely obsessed with at the moment and I'm layering are both actually from Skin Sense. This is not sponsored at all. It is the body retinol cream from Skin Sense, and then I go over it with the body elixir from the new anti-pigmentation range, and together they just, oh, the skin feels so smooth. Absolutely. Even like 24 hours later, it still feels so smooth. I haven't used a body exfoliant, as in like a scrub, for the longest time, but it feels like I have. Just, it's incredible. I will have popped links to both in the description box below, and hopefully put pictures of them up here on screen as well so you can see them, because I know I'll forget to go and get them and put them on camera, if you see what I mean. And I am here. I'm not alone in the kitchen, by the way. Do you want to see who's with me? As always, my constant companion. Hello, gorgeous. How are we? The fluff. It's the Friday fluff. Do not knock the camera over. Hello. Hello. No one wants to see the fluff. Everyone wants to see your face. Come here with your cute little face. He's sniffing the camera from behind so you can't see him. Come here and say hello to my friends on YouTube. He's going to jump. Oh my goodness. Baby. Okay, let me move the camera so he can come over here. Come here. Come here. Good morning. Hello. If you are a cat lover like I am, if you have cats, have you noticed that whenever you try and take a photo of them, they just want to come straight up to the camera, like they just want to kiss the camera? That is not how you take a good shot. Have you not learned anything? Come here. Come here, come here. Baby, come here. If I make a noise like this, like a little tapping noise, he might come over. I don't know. Come on. Come on, my little, oh, come on, baby boy. He's not having it. It's probably too early in the morning for him. He still hasn't eaten enough of his breakfast. Nope, he's down. Okay, let's get this coffee down. What we're gonna wear, because I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Get glammed up, go off duty model look. What do I do? I'm ready to leave. I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. I decided to go not with one of the Elia dresses, so I'm wearing a very old Zimmermann dress, which is super, super girly. Absolutely love it. And I've tied the hair back, but I'll do it when I get there. And apart from that, I think I'm ready to go. I'm so nervous, and I don't know why, because this is, it's just for fun, and it's for charity, and I should be chilled, but I'm not. I'm wearing trainers to drive in, but this would not be me if I didn't do this. I think I'm now at about 5 or 6 pairs of shoes that I'm taking with me. I'll try and show you them when I get there. They're all packed away now in their little shoe bags. But yeah, I think it's 5 pairs or 6 pairs of shoes that I am taking with me. I'm not embarrassed, because once you're there, it's too late. You get there and you realize that there's a pair of shoes that would have gone perfectly with the outfit that Patsy has put together. It's too late. It's like an hour and a quarter drive away. So I'm okay with it. And there's a wide selection. There's like a taupe color. There's like a blush pink color, almost the color of this dress. I've got my Chanel slingbacks for like a not high heel option. I've got 1 pair of Louboutins, I can't even think. And then I've got a pair of open toe beauties from Aquazzura. And what else? I've got some grey Sergio Rossi high heels, and I think there is a skin toned pair by Rupert Sanderson, but I will show you later. I'm going to try and just eat something quickly before we go, maybe some walnuts or something, because I don't want to go on an empty stomach. I'm nervous enough as it is, and I think I'll just have butterflies in my stomach if I don't eat something. I've arrived in good time. It is 10:30, and I think our call time, God, I'm sounding so professional, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Our call time was 11 o'clock, so it gives me time to just like saunter in there, maybe even show you a little bit of the grounds as I walk through. It is beautiful. I've never been here. It's Danesford House, and we are in Marlow. I parked right next to Patsy's car, so I know I'm in the right place. I've arrived at the reception. I think this is the main entrance to Danesford House. It's very quiet at the moment because I think I'm early, so yeah. And in the car park I just bumped into, well, I met two people from the Bobbi Brown makeup team, so I know I'm in the right place. It is stunning here. It's beautiful. It's like gives a feeling of an old castle, and just look at these gorgeous lilac trees here. Just so pretty against the white walls. Can't really see it at the moment because the light is not right. It's a lot of cloud. You can get a better view. Sorry about the aeroplane going overhead. This is a better view of the hotel entrance. And I've just noticed there is a spa illuminata here. I've been to a spa illuminata before. It's wonderful. More down there. Gorgeous. It's all like very Tudor down there. I'm home. I'm back in my bathroom, as you can probably tell. Sorry if there's an echo. Don't know how much I managed to film. I don't know how much footage we've got. Maybe people will send me some footage. It went really well. I don't know why I was so nervous. I think as soon as I got there, I was not nervous. Everyone was lovely. I wore 2 dresses. Hopefully I'll have got pictures, or somebody will send me pictures, because I couldn't obviously I don't think I took enough pictures, as is always the case. But hopefully someone will send me. But apparently the first dress that I wore sold out. Completely sold out. They said that if they'd had more of them there, they could have sold more of the dresses, which is always nice to hear. And the second dress, I think, also had some good sales as well. So hopefully we raised loads of money for SMARTWORKS, for the charity. I have no clue what the target was or how much was raised. And if I do find out before I finish up on this video, I will let you know. But yeah, I made some contacts with SMARTWORKS as well. So hopefully I can do something with them in the future. It's such a great charity and I'd love to do something, get involved somehow. Not quite sure what they need or what ways I can get involved, but anything really, just to kind of help I think. So yeah, a good day, I think. And I ate my weight in pain au chocolat and croissant. That's literally all I've eaten today. And I am starving. Thankfully, my husband has made dinner. I've just put some rice on before coming upstairs. I'm going to get changed into comfies and relax. And as I said earlier, my daughter's coming back from uni for the weekend. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a family weekend. I don't know if I can end this vlog here because I don't think it's going to be long enough. So maybe see you tomorrow.